Breaking news that's coming in now from the Gaunje Stadium in Pune. In the game between India and Bangladesh, the Bangladesh team has won the toss and they have decided to bat first. So that's the news that is coming in. That's the latest bit of news coming in from Pune. Now remember, the game which is going to be played at the Maharashtra Cricket Association Stadium in Pune is expected to have a very good batting pitch, and then it comes as no surprise that Bangladesh have won the toss and decided to bat. Also, if you take a look at the Bangladesh team, you realize that it's their bowling which is their strength. So in that sense, they wouldn't want to be under pressure chasing a total, which is why the right thing for Bangladesh to have done is to have won the toss and decided to bat first. But if you were to ask Indian captain Rohit Sharma, I don't think he would mind chasing a total here, because as I mentioned, it's going to be a belter of a track, which means the Indian team would possibly, and with the star-studded batting lineup that they have, they'd possibly be able to chase down any total that Bangladesh set in front of them. Just overall, looking at Bangladesh's record in the tournament so far, they've played 3 games, they've won 1 and lost 2 games. Now, the one game that they won came against Afghanistan, but after that, they've had 2 losses, and 2 big losses. They've got one against New Zealand, the other against the England team. Now, joining us live on our program is a World Cup winner in Harbhajan Singh. Harbhajan, thank you so much for speaking to India today. First up, we get to know that Bangladesh have won the toss and decided to bat first. Looking at the conditions in Pune, because we expect it to be a good batting pitch, do you think the Indian team would not mind chasing here? Maybe if India even won the toss, they would have decided to chase. What do you reckon?
Well, it doesn't matter, who win the toss and who wants to do what. In the end, you have to play good cricket throughout the 100 over and get the right result. And so far, India have been a very, very good side and been doing really good in batting, bowling, and in all the departments. Toss is obviously something which is not in your control. And of course, having said that, India, they would have liked to chase anyways. And this is kind of an opportunity now for them to just go out there and get them out as soon as possible, because new ball will do something on this track, because it's an open ground with a lot of wind coming from different areas. So just make the new ball count and make sure you're doing what you have been doing at all point of time, and get the ball in right spot.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what the Indian 11 is going to be, and we now know the Indian 11 that they will be coming on the field with. You've got Rohit Sharma there. Just looking at the Indian team right now, Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer, KL Rahul, Hardik Pandya, Ravindra Jadeja, Shardul Thakur, Jasprit Bumrah, Kuldeep Yadav, and Mohammad Siraj. So that's the Indian 11 that India has gone with. There were a few, murmurs there. Would the Indian team be looking to rest some of their players? But they clearly haven't. They've gone in with the same 11 that we saw in the previous game when India registered their 3rd victory versus Pakistan. Going back to Harbhajan Singh. Harbhajan, did you at any point think that it could have been a game where you could have rested a Jasprit Bumrah, especially because he's played 3 games, and then now there's going to be a very small gap in that game versus New Zealand, just a 2-3 day gap? Could have been an opportunity to rest him and bring in a Shami, but the Indian team haven't done it.
No. You don't have to rest anyone. This is an opportunity for India to lift the World Cup. It comes after 4 years. As a player, you have to get stronger. You have to get stronger, not just physically, but mentally as well. If you have to play even tomorrow, you be ready for it. Bumrah is a very, very important player, crucial player. You want to play him in every game. So this game is as crucial as the next game. So it's good to see him playing this game. Indian team is doing the right, playing the best 11 rather than thinking of resting their key players.
Okay, as Harbhajan Singh says there, that it is the right call. Play your best team. You have a chance to win the World Cup. Why would you want to break that winning momentum? And in fact, we heard from the Indian team as well. Paras Mamre, the bowling coach, came yesterday and said that right now we're not looking to rest anyone. We're going to go in with our best 11. But the advantage that India has is, in case they ever want to rest somebody, they have a fantastic bowler in Mohammad Shami sitting on the bench. So even if he comes in, the Indian team in that sense is not going to be weakened much. But the other thing, Harbhajan, we see Shardul Thakur playing ahead of Ravichandran Ashwin. Is that a sign of the kind of pitch that we will get in Pune? Pune traditionally has a bit of grass, helps fast bowlers. So maybe that's why they've decided to do this?
Definitely. I think that is the reason our Ashwin is not playing, because this pitch have always has something to offer for the seamers than the spinners. And India, anyways, playing the two spinners. Having said that, three spinners will be a bit too much on this pitch. So India is making a right call by playing Shardul Thakur instead of R. Ashwin, and that too against Bangladesh, who would prefer playing spinners, facing spinners rather than another seamer. So I think it's a right call to play Shardul instead of R. Ashwin on this track.
Okay, and the big news coming in from the Bangladesh camp is, we'll have the Bangladesh 11 also up on the screen, but the big news, Harbhajan, that is coming out from the Bangladesh camp is their star player, their captain Shakib Hassan is not part of the 11. There were a few doubts whether he'll be fit in time or not. Now we have the answer. He's not playing this particular game. How big a blow is this for Bangladesh?
Well, it is a big, big blow for Bangladesh. Shakib, he has been a match winner for Bangladesh and a proven player for many years now. And being a leader, you want your leader to be out there, but unfortunately, he's not there. So it is a big, big blow for Bangladesh team. But let's see how they will cope up with this and take this, kind of opportunity, count, because Shakib he's not just a leader. He's one of those who score runs with the bat as well, and he bowls as well. So he's not one guy. I think they'll have to kind of to fill that slot. They have to put one or two, one in batting and one in bowling as well. So they'll have to kind of think, who would they put now in the 11.
That's very nicely put, that Shakib Hassan is not just one-dimensional, he's multi-dimensional player, gives you a lot with the bat as well as the ball. And then, of course, the leader that Shakib Hassan is, that is also something that the Bangladesh team is going to miss today. One final question, Harbhajan, before we let you go. We've seen a few upsets in this tournament so far. Should Indian fans be worried? Another upset could be around the corner, because I'm just looking at the record. The last 4 ODIs, Bangladesh versus India, Bangladesh have won 3, India have won only 1. So they've been that, banana peel for the Indian team for some time. What do you reckon? Or India are too strong, you think, in this game, and looking at the conditions?
Well, India is definitely a way stronger team than Bangladesh in this team. But cricket is a funny game. You have to still respect the opponent and play the best what you can do to get the right result. That's what India will be looking to do in this game. I remember this is the same Bangladesh, not the same Bangladesh team, but Bangladesh, in 2007, they were the main reason we came out of that World Cup. And also in the recent past, they have beaten us more than anyone. The record speaks for itself. India have got one win and they have won 3 games in the recent past, and they'll take that confidence in this game and they'll try to compete. But yes, India will take Bangladesh very seriously and play the best cricket they are known for and get the right result. That's what I believe.